Hello my fellow smug ones, I hope you're all okay. Well, Amazon is launching the grocery store in the UK and it could be the future of shopping because it doesn't have a till. Let's begin. Okay, as many of you will know, I don't actually have an upload schedule, so the best way to view my videos as soon as I put them online is by clicking that subscribe button and notification bell. Okay, this story is from Sky News, and they say Amazon opens till-free grocery store in London, the online retailer's first physical store outside the US. And this actually looks quite exciting, doesn't it? Because it could change the way we all shop, really. Let's read on and see how it all works. Amazon Fresh is in Ealing in London, and it is much smaller than a supermarket. It will sell prepared meals, some groceries and Amazon devices, as well as having a counter for collecting and returning orders. Also all good so far. Shoppers will scan a smartphone QR code to open the store's gates, and their purchases will be tallied using the store's cameras and self-weight sensors. The technology will also register when someone has put an item back on the shelf, if they change their mind, for instance. The shopper's on-file credit card is billed after they leave the shop, and a receipt is emailed, meaning they can walk out of the store without having to pay. That sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? That you can just walk in, pick up whatever you want off the shelf and walk out. But if you look at the picture, if you look at the very bottom, that looks to be the entrance, doesn't it? So what happens if you scan your QR code and then someone pushes past you? Or two people go in at once and then they take something. Would you have to pay for that as well, that someone else takes? I think there's probably a few things that need ironing out. However, it does say launched outside the US, so obviously they've got a store in the US. So I'm guessing they've worked through some of these kinks and are now expanding outwards, which is good. Amazon said the Just Walk Out technology uses computer vision, deep learning words are hard, algorithms, and sensor fusion. Matt Birch, the former Sainsbury's executive, now leads Amazon Fresh Stores UK. Told PA the company has tried to make grocery shopping as convenient as possible. And this is awesome, isn't it? It's a bit like when Scan and Shop first launched. You suddenly saw people scanning items and putting it directly in their bag. And before that, you never saw that. And with Scan as your shop, you obviously scan items, put it in your bag, and you just pay at the till and walk out. And surely this is the next step up from that, isn't it? It's going to be awesome. However, what if there's loads of people in there? Will the sensors and the cameras be able to track every single one? Or will the store be limited to a certain number of people? In which case that could actually end up prolonging the shopping experience because you'd have to queue up outside. Currently, unfortunately, as a lot of us have to do at the minute with the current situation floating about. Anyway, let's read on. The focus was just creating a really easy shopping experience for customers, he said. We recognise that UK customers will want to shop in a convenient way, so we really think they will appreciate being able to walk in and walk out with the shopping they need. And yes, if you think about it, that completely eliminates shop theft, doesn't it? Because if you have to scan your QR code to get in, and the thing's obviously high enough so people can't climb over them, if you just go in there, pick something up and run out with it, it will pick you up and send you the bill anyway. So that is awesome for all concerned, isn't it, really? Amazon, the world's largest online retailer, has yet to dominate the grocery category, but its expansion beyond the US is a sign of intention. And I've got a feeling other stores may be a little bit worried about that, apart from the big supermarkets, that is. In the US, it's acquired the Whole Foods market chain in 2017 and has around 24 Amazon Go stores, which are cashless convenience stores. So does that mean that's like a little news agent or something where you can just go in, pick up what you want and leave? It's really remarkable, isn't it, that we're finally coming up to this way of thinking. It makes you wonder what shops will be like in 50 or even 100 years' time. It also has 2 Amazon Go grocery stores, which are larger, and 10 Amazon Fresh supermarkets in California and Illinois. The company said it is looking forward to opening more stores in the Greater London area. And I've got a feeling if these are successful, they could probably going to expand across the whole of the country, although it will take a really long time for that to happen, though, I imagine. In July last year, Amazon launched a grocery delivery service for Amazon Prime customers in or around London. Yes, not unfortunately for the rest of us. You really need to sort that out, Amazon, but it faces an uphill battle to break the dominance of the traditional players such as Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda's, Morrison's and Ocado. I've got a feeling that if this walk in and walk out system takes off really well and does really well in London, then it won't be long before Asda and Tesco's and Morrison's and all the other stores implement their own version of that, just like many of them have with the scan as you shop thing that I think Tesco started. Anyway, let me know what you think. Here are some of my other videos for you to watch next. If you're a legend, click that like button down there, it really does help me out. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.